Right now, I would like to talk about introduction, which is firstly about background of our studies, which is a Ponzi scheme is an investment model that where is it? It is some sort of a scam where the investment gives a return to investor, which come from the fund of other investor who recently joined. Recently, the internet was a storm after people noticed that a website which is called iShareFans, which help you to create free cash for a basic task. iShareFans is a networking platform that you can make income by fulfilling a certain social networking activities, including social media application like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. iShareFans has modified their modus operation in order to make sure their application is trusted. So they want to make sure that in people's eyes, their application seems legal. More people interested in this scheme because it gives high return using high return method so that people will be eager to join. Next is participants have not understand that the entire thing was a hoax because some of them they might get the information from their friends, so they don't entirely know that this thing is a hoax and a scam. Al- Although there are many informations, articles, and news about shown about this Ponzi scheme, people are aware and they didn't take any precautions. But and some of them that still know and still gladly to join this scheme. Yes. Okay. For our research objective is firstly we would like to identify the factors that people's joining iShareFans. Second is we would like to identify the scamming scheme strategy through iShareFans. And third is we would like to raise the awareness about scamming scheme strategy to Malaysian citizens.
So I would like to present about the problem statement of our project. So iShareFans has created a website starting from 20 August 2020. So from here we can say that this company is not reliable. This scheme seems to be a scamming scheme company. This company is located in Perak and started their business in two, June 2017. Their modus operation for this iShareFans application is to give some capital for the new beginner user to invest in their like and share product. After they have like and share those accounts, they will be rewarded RM 1 ringgit per like. So the new user does not need to use their own money for starting period. So for new user, they will be given one task per day. Their task is to like and share a Facebook page, Instagram account, or YouTube video, and also a TikTok account. iShareFans also provide their user with a VIP level. So in order to upgrade their level, the user need to pay to receive more tasks per day, and the reward will become higher for upper level. So this modus operation has been adopted by police because it is one of scamming strategy to collect money. So move on to the methodology part. So I will explain about iShareFans operation method. iShareFans is a site where you can generate revenue by creating tasks on social media such as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. The concept and idea for iShareFans website are based on buying, sharing, and subscribing to social media sites. Buyers or friends, subscribers or likes will buy from the iShareFans website. The user will be paid RM1 per task performed on social media site, with a maximum revenue of RM3 per day. These prices are very high and less logical compared to market price. The maximum number of tasks allowed on a daily basis is 3 tasks only for basic account, and this account is free only for the new beginner. If the user wants more income for each day, the user is advised to upgrade their account to at least one silver account. So the user here will take a risk and purchase an iShareFans account after a lucrative return. So to create a task, the user needs to have social media such as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So they need to follow and like on the social media side of the task. Then the user needs to screenshot the screen as an evidence to the iShareFans website. So each task will be reviewed first by iShareFans staff. The task will be confirmed in advance before the payment is made upon completion of the review. So for each task successfully verified by iShareFans, a total of RM1 will be credited to the ordinary user account. So if user wants to get more pay to set up a task, it is best to use a budget based on complementary account upgraded. So the second one is I will be explain about our method using in our research, which is exponential growth model. In this research, exponential growth model has been proposed to solve the problem in objective 2. iShareFans is one of the Ponzi or pyramid scheme that promise extraordinary returns on investment. iShareFans schemes are unsustainable because if they are panic and people start withdrawing their money too quickly, the scheme will collapse. So in this research, exponential growth model has been proposed to solve the problem. iShareFans The action of iShareFans scheme fix the mathematics of exponential growth very closely. Each level of the pyramid is a lot larger than the one before it. So for an iShareFans scheme to make money for someone who enroll in it, it will have to be extended forever. This is not feasible since the Earth population is finite, as the system eventually consists of new hire without other source of income, it failed. So, for completing our objective 1 and 3, uh, we review from the related article about the Ponzi scheme. So, the objective 1 and 3 is about the factors of people joining iShareFans, and objective 3 is about to raise awareness about streaming strategy to Malaysia citizen. So we make a literature review from related articles so that we can define the factors that affect involvement related to the Ponzi scheme, especially in iShareFans, and also uh, create awareness to the citizen in Malaysia. So that's all for me. Thank you.
This section will discuss three objectives based on the methodology used for each objective. Discussion of Objective 1. The objective of the research is to identify the factors that influence people to participate in the recent iShareFans fraud scheme. Based on the article we have been studied, there are three main factors that influence people to participate in this scheme, namely psychological factors, financial stimuli, and financial literacy. Suggestions from friends and life group can be categorized as psychological factors, influencing individuals in deciding to join the iShareFans scheme due to the ease of raising funds. Financial stimuli such as expected interest and despair due to the current economic condition. This group is also influenced by the get-rich-quick syndrome, which caused them to choose to take the easy way to make money. The last is financial literacy. Although people who are exposed to financial literacy knowledge and have good knowledge in investing tend to avoid getting involved in such scams, yet sometimes they remain united due to the lucrative behavior approach and rate of return offered by the scheme. However, friend suggestion is the most influential factor for victims to join the iShareFans scheme. For objective 2, we need to identify the scamming scheme strategy through iShareFans. We can find the total of participants that have been recruited by iShareFans before they have dissolved from Malaysia. Regardless of which model is used to structure the scheme. This can be defined by each level having more members. The number of the next level is proportional to the number of members at the current level. This kind of growth is called exponential growth. For the variables used are n, the number of levels, and m, the number of participants each member has recruited. The table shows that at level 8, the growth for the scheme with M of 5 already has over 900,000 members. So we can conclude for which and each pyramid of level growth M will outgrow the population of Earth, meaning we know the maximum amount of level each type of pyramid could possibly contain. Next, we can find the total income of each members they get monthly by doing the task given. From the table, we can see the income of the members. For ordinary members, the maximum task given is 3 only. Even though they receive 1 ringgit per task daily, so the total income per month for ordinary level is 90. In order to receive more income, they need to upgrade their levels such as silver, gold, platinum, diamond, 2-star diamond, 3-star diamond, and lastly 4-star diamond in order to get more tasks and increase their monthly income.
From the objective 3, which is to raise awareness to Malaysian citizens about iShareFans scheme strategy. Okay, so in iShareFans scheme, the boss will gain income by developing subordinates. So the higher the number of subordinates that the boss recruit, so the higher the income that he will gain. But for the participant, they need to use their starting capital to invest and upgrade their level. So scamming strategy draw out risk-seeking people that willing to risk their money. They always fell for the get-rich-quick scheme. Second, they do not learn from lessons. This is the type of easily fell as prey. They do not possess financial literacy. And third, lack of regulation and strict enforcement from the government. So we must always be prepared in knowledge before investing in something. So we need to eradicate the scheme in Malaysia by not participate in their scheme.
For the conclusion, as we can see from the result that we obtained, we can see that the type of scamming that we identified is it the scheme that the scammers use is through iShareFans is by using exponential growth. We also achieve our objective by giving awareness to people out of the regarding of the scheme. Malaysian is easily tricked by Ponzi scheme by iShareFans. It is because this app is easily used and it is not required any special skills in order to join them. And people also, most of the people wish to earn easy money without requiring them to do much work. And next is the factor that people tend to join this scheme is by psychological factors, similar and financial literacy. It is very recommended that people have to make sure that they must learn and gain knowledge about something before they join them, so that they won't be trapped in this kind of scheme, this Ponzi scheme. Okay, lastly, we must make a complete plan before invest in anything. It's like the money game investors in Malaysia, so that the money game investors in Malaysia will easily expose uh, the scammers before they even join them. All of this scheme must be eradicated fully in Malaysia. The lack of law and regulation also enables them to continue leveraging the loopholes and building avenues in formulation to engage in such scheme. So we must ensure that there is no more victim in the future.